Get over here!
War, he sung, is toil and trouble, honor but an empty bubble. What about you, Snake? Is your honor just an empty bubble too?
I'm not sure.
Huh. Because that sounded a lot like the witch.
Yeah, that did also sound like Macbeth, but it was a little different.
Huh.
Because that's double toil and trouble.
Right, but it was different.
Yeah.
Interesting. So, welcome everyone to episode 17 of Let's Play Metal Gear Solid the Twin Snakes. I'm the Green Scorpion.
I'm the Comic Foil.
I am not going to let that guy see me. Okay, so gonna go ahead and let him do his thing. Now, before we actually move on to retrieve the key from the drainage,
Since Liquid isn't calling guards, apparently.
yeah, for some reason, I'm pretty sure okay, you and I already know this. Ocelot and Liquid are playing us like fiddles at this point.
Yeah.
Let's face it.
This actually makes more sense than it might seem like it does.
Yes, it does. Okay, we haven't gotten to the point where you explain why Liquid's character was kind of out of it during the helicopter thing yet, right?
Nope.
Okay, no, we haven't gotten to that yet, so we'll get an inquiry on that later. Right now, let's do a little... Okay, actually, no, I want to equip some... let's equip a weapon.
How about a claymore?
Sure, let's go with the Claymore Mines. Okay, so... Let's get an inquiry from everyone, see what they have to say.
Find that card key. It fell somewhere in that drainage ditch. Use your mine detector.
That's smart.
Yes, the mine detector works just like a metal detector. The position of the card key should show up on your radar screen.
Oh! Maybe that's how I figured it out the first time. Okay, so there's that, so thank you. Master.
You lost the card key? Hurry up and find it. They've already entered the detonation code. The only way to stop that launch is to lock the system by re-inputting the detonation codes. If you use the mine detector, you should be able to find the key, even if it fell into the drainage ditch. Whatever you do, find that key.
Alright, so he has pretty much the same thing.
I'm glad that you can kind of figure out what to do at any time by calling people.
Yeah. Otacon.
The terrorists are finished inputting the detonation codes. The only way to stop the launch now is to re-input the detonation codes to lock the detonation mechanism. You need that card key to do it. Find that card key, Snake. There's no other way.
Isn't there a way to destroy Rex, maybe? You're the engineer here.
Yes, but it's going to be a lot easier to deactivate it.
Point taken.
And,
Okay.
and safer.
Nothing from Deep Throat. Let's see what Nastasha has to say.
Those are claymore mines. Unlike other mines, which are planted underground, claymores are set up above ground and are designed to produce maximum damage in a wide fan-shaped area. When they go off, they spray 700 1.2mm steel pellets in a 60-degree pattern, much like an oversized shotgun. Typically, claymores are set off by a tripwire. However, these are equipped with sensors that detonate the mine when an enemy is close.
I never knew that.
Yeah, no, actually, claymores are a very, very gruesome weapon.
Huh.
Yeah, like she said, it's basically the equivalent of a buckshot. But, like, 5 times more powerful.
That sounds like they wouldn't let it through the Geneva Convention.
No, they wouldn't. Absolutely not. Well, actually, no, I don't know.
Depending on the shapes of the bullets.
Yeah, it might.
See, the Geneva Convention is why bullets have to be, like, bullet-shaped now instead of just, like, round balls.
Mm-hmm.
Because the spherical pellets are kind of just cruel and unusual because they're, like, really hard to get out of a human body.
Yes. It's actually a very, very gruesome way to die. Okay, he's coming up the stairs. I'm gonna knock him out.
Too bad we never got that trank gun.
Yeah, seriously, though!
I mean,
Like, the tranquilizer gun with at least a suppressor, because I could really use it right now.
yeah.
Goodbye.
Yeah, we are straight up killing people now.
I mean... We're kind of past the point of non-lethal, man. Let's face it.
The first kill is always the hardest. Then your soul grows wretched and black, and you're just killing to feel normal now. Your heart is full of spiders. You've got garlic in your soul, Mr. Grinch.
Oh, gosh. Very appropriate for this time of year.
They're making a new Grinch movie.
What?
Yeah, I believe it's Illumination is doing it.
I see. I don't have a mine detector.
Like, it's the same people who made the Lorax movie, so I am not confident about it.
That doesn't sound all that great. I don't have a mine detector. No.
You don't?
Nikita, book, Claymore, C4. Yeah, no, I don't have a mine detector.
Huh.
I think I gotta go look for one.
Okay. Huh.
Chaff grenade. Huh? Is there something in here?
Looks like they're... I don't know if you can crawl through that.
No, I can't.
You'd have to be an actual snake.
Funny. Can you actually swim? Let's see. Ration. Oh gosh.
Oh, it should be... the positions of mines should be displayed on the Soliton radar.
Well, yeah, the Soliton radar is like right here. Like we have it equipped, but oh snap! I didn't realize there was a camera there. Maybe if I go like around or something, I should be able to find it.
So according to the internets, you can also use the thermal goggles to see where the mines are.
So if can I use the thermal goggles to find the? Let me actually equip them. See if I can. Okay, thermal goggles. Whoa, that's bright. The thing is, the key is supposedly at room temperature right now, so I don't see how I can use.
Or it should be the internet saying second floor of the second building, right after exiting the air duct. The first building would be the one at the very start where Snake exits the water. The mine detector is behind a door on the right-hand side.
Oh, now what?
Snake, did you find the card key?
No, it's not here.
Don't be ridiculous. You saw it fall into the drainage ditch, didn't you? The drainage ditch. Isn't there something odd about it?
No. There are a lot of big rats, though.
That's it, Snake. A rat must have eaten it.
Now who's being ridiculous?
No, I'm right. There's no other possibility. Rats eat all sorts of things.
Then it's very
There's
unlikely
nothing
that the card
unusual
still
about
works.
Speaking of which, I picked up a time bomb.
Oh.
Where is it?
Is that what it was called? A time bomb?
Found it.
Oh, isn't that one of those things where you need to do something with it before it kills you?
Yeah, but
Oh,
it
yeah,
was
you need
here,
to,
apparently.
You need to throw it. Okay.
Why was there a time bomb inside the drainage ditch?
I don't know, but that drainage ditch was hurting you. I don't know if you noticed.
No, I noticed.
Okay, so, I don't know. Do you need to shoot rats?
I think so. Are you kidding me? You know what? I'm gonna do this in a ridiculous way.
Metal Gear.
I can't believe this is what it's come to. Sniping rats.
Yep.
Gonna 360 no-scope that vermin.
Got him.
You tranked it and it worked. You tranked the rat. Wow.
Can I think I gotta shoot it. Sorry.
Aw, poor thing.
Sorry, buddy.
I can't believe this is how you get the card back. I did not remember that at all.
Oh, well, there's that then. I just sniped a rat. I sniped a rat with a tranquilizer dart.
Wow, we should really be trying to do something about Snake SOCOM then, because that's a weapon of mass destruction.
You're proud of that one, aren't you?
I am so proud of that one.
Damn you!
So, are Liquid and Ocelot just gonna be gone now?
I don't know. I mean, we got no choice but to go back up there anyway.
Liquid's like, he'll never find it.
Seriously though, how did Master Miller know that a rat ate the freaking thing? Like, for real though.
There are so many ways that this is even funnier when you know the plot of the whole game.
Yeah, I know, right? Alright, are they here? They are not here.
It's not... Are there any genome soldiers whose, like, thing is rat? Like, we have, like, Vulcan Raven had a whole bunch of pet ravens. Maybe there's, like, a scavenger rat.
Oh, great.
I believe this is how you die.
Are you serious?
You can try gas masking. Don't we have one of those?
Yes, we do. Am I really just stuck here until...
I don't know, try all the buttons. I mean, try the... What if you enter the PAL key in now?
I can't. Can I? PAL key, PAL key, PAL key. I have it. Hello? AP sensor, card key, PAL key. I think I am stuck here.
Yeah, I think this is how you die.
And I think I am going to die. Seriously, though?
Alas, poor Snake.
That is a terrible way to die.
Snake! Snake!
Like, both...
Oh, we're gonna have to have such a talk about Liquid later. Okay, well, now we know. Now we can chaff it. And for some reason, that won't, like, destroy every computer in this room.
Or I could just do that.
Did that actually bust the camera?
Yeah.
Oh,
look.
yeah, it did.
Like, even the lens is broken.
Okay, I didn't see many sparks.
Alright, just making sure that there are no others in here, because seriously, that was humiliating.
I mean, that's a really appropriate thing for them to put in here.
I mean, yes, it is.
You don't want people sneaking into the control room that you launch nukes from.
And here's the thing, it makes sense, though, because, like, I want to say it, but I'm not going to, because... Hello?
I have a feeling Ocelot was in charge of that one.
Can I, like, use the PAL key here? Hello?
It's too wet and covered in rat guts.
Okay, I have the PAL key. Okay, Otacon, give me a little bit insight here.
I was about to say, call Otacon.
Snake!
You found the card key, right? First comes the room temperature key. Put it into the far left terminal in the control room. That key is actually an IC card. Its connector pins and main body are made of a shape memory alloy. It's designed so that unless it's been changed to the correct shape, it won't be recognized by the PAL code input terminal in the control room, and the detonation code won't be entered.
Yeah, okay. It seems like just a matter of what button do we push. You don't have a...
There it is.
What was it?
It was Y.
Why?
It's the action button.
Why was it Y?
It's the quote-unquote action button.
Okay. Alright, fine.
Ay, ay, ay. Okay, now, this is the part that gets a little bit annoying to some people.
This is the equivalent of, like, Metroid Prime's Chozo artifacts. Like, now we gotta backtrack.
Yeah.
Okay, that takes care of PAL code.
If only there were, like... If this room had
Now,
a mini-fridge and a toaster oven, this would be
freeze
really
the
easy.
key.
Right, though? Now we need to freeze the key. And, yeah, like, we know the answer, but just for the sake of it, I'm gonna call Otacon.
Next, you've got to cool the card key.
Where should I do that?
This is Alaska. Go outside. It's cold everywhere. But you're close to the warehouse where you fought Raven, right? That place is right in the middle of the permafrost layer, and there's no heater either.
Yeah, so we gotta go back to the permafrost, room where we fought ravens.
Yeah,
So
we
got a little bit of backtracking to do here. Do we want to do like a skip or something? Because we're just gonna be traveling all over the place here.
I think a skip would be appropriate.
Actually, you know what? Let's do a speed up. So we're gonna be right back, guys.
What?
Snake, what happened? Snake!
Oh man, that's so cheap. That was so cheap. Oscar, I'm so sorry.
What the hell?
You fell in a hole.
Seriously though.
You gotta look where you're going, man.
Son of...
Did you forget about that hole?
I did! Ay, ay, ay. Let's just get this over with.
Here we go, so we're gonna get it nice and cold here.
Oh, are you serious? There are enemies here?
Yeah.
Great.
And if you keep checking your inventory, it'll,
Right, I need to have the Palki equipped.
Oh, you actually have to, like, have it out and hold it up.
I actually don't know,
like a
but
mood bracelet.
I'm not going to take my chances here.
What's that?
Okay,
So, like, in Konami, they were working on this game, and they were all, like, around the table, and the devs were like, hey, Mr. Kojima, so this part where you need to change the temperature of the card key, like, it's a really good idea and everything, but we're worried that players are gonna be a little annoyed about having to backtrack. And he's like, yes. Can we put a big hole in the middle of the hallway? I think that's what this needs, a big hole.
Oh my god. That legitimately annoyed me, dude.
I like how the sides of these boxes have bullet holes all over them from the fight, though.
Yeah, that is actually pretty cool.
That's a nice touch.
So meanwhile, I'm just like going around and trying not to be seen.
I don't know if my eyes are playing tricks on me, or if the card in the lower left corner is actually changing color.
It's not.
Oh.
It may look like it specifically because of...
You're changing the camera angle.
Not just the camera angle, but also because of the screen, actually. Oh, hey, there's a ration there. Because the screen is, like, getting frost all over it.
Okay, yeah. What does F stand for?
I have no idea. First. I guess?
But then it's W, and then it's Z.
Someone in the comments, get us some inquiry on that.
Yeah.
Or you could look it up right now if you wanted to. I mean, we're kind of just waiting for this key to cool off, which it now has. So yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and move forward. It's actually pretty close. So I didn't realize how close this room was.
The next one's a little less close.
Ujin! Shut up.
That would have made me so happy.
Stop it. Yeah, I'm just gonna charge through.
I have no idea.
Really, there's no need for the hustle here.
I don't even know what to search for.
There's very much need for hustle, not so much for hassle.
Is there need for bustle?
No. Bustling? Bustle? Maybe.
So that you can bustle while you hustle?
No. No, there is no need for it.
Because there's often hustle and bustle.
Right. But bustle is more like... Bustling is more busy. Hustle is more you're in a hurry.
So you're busy and in a hurry. I agree there shouldn't be any hassle. Because the worst kind of hustle and bustle is hassled, hustle, and bustling.
What?
Especially when you need to catch a bus. So it's bus, hassling, hustling, bustling.
Oh my god, what are you doing?
Man, I don't know. We're walking back and forth with a card. I'm bored.
Point taken. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire.
Oh, that's where
Speaking of fire.
Yeah, that's where we're going next.
Yeah. Don't we have to take the elevator?
Maybe.
That lift?
Maybe.
Just before we fought... Oh, man.
I forget the shape of the room. I think so, because there were ravens all over it. Yeah.
Ah, great.
Yeah, that room where there's all the molten iron.
This is going to take a little while.
And then Snake entered the Matrix.
Awaiting PAL code number 3.
Okay, there goes PAL code number 2. Next comes PAL number 3. Warm the key.
Warm the key.
Alright, Otacon, give us an inquiry here.
Even though we already know what we're doing.
Yeah.
Somewhere warm. What about the blast furnace? But the problem is, if you go through a cold place on the way back, the card key might change shape. You need to hurry on the way back.
Isn't there, like, that leads me to believe that there is another way to heat the key.
All I can think of is that Snake has cigarettes that he can smoke at any time, therefore he must have a lighter.
You think so?
Yeah. But no, he just, like, he puts cigarettes in his mouth and they burst into flame.
Where are they, anyway?
There they are, the cigs. But you can't have that and the PAL key equipped at the same time, so...
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. Isn't there a consequence to smoking too much in this game?
Oh,
like,
in this game, yeah.
Yeah, already there is a consequence. Like immediately, your health goes down. That's a very, very obvious. But at the same time, like, is there a consequence to smoking them too much? Because like, it says hazardous to your health, and then there's the pentazamine, which is like which is highly addictive.
Oh, he already has so many drugs in his system that Naomi gave him before he left.
Point taken.
Remember how she can, like, remotely release painkillers into his blood?
Point taken. Like, I guess it really doesn't matter at that point, does it?
He is so loaded up.
Oh, boy. Alright. We're actually going to speed this one up as well, because it's going to take a little while to get to the blast furnace. So we'll see you guys in a bit.
You know the mascots for the Baltimore Ravens? They have 3 Ravens named Edgar, Allan, and Poe.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
Really?
That's pretty funny. Because Edgar Allan Poe wrote the Raven.
Oh, hi.
Snake, it's about Naomi Hunter.
Then you should talk to the Colonel. He's looking into it.
Turn your monitor off.
Snake's like, don't bother me with this right
Okay,
now, man.
it's off. No one else can hear us. Go ahead.
Sorry, but I didn't want the Colonel to hear.
Okay, so what's up?
I've got a good friend in the Pentagon.
Yeah.
He's the one who told me about it. It looks like the DIA recently developed a new type of assassination weapon.
An assassination weapon?
Snake, have you ever heard of something called Fox Dye?
No.
Uh-oh.
Fox Dye? Liquid and the others were talking about it.
Yeah. It's some kind of virus that targets specific people. I don't know all the details, but...
What are you trying to say?
It's too similar.
What is?
The cause of death. Didn't the Arms Tech president and the DARPA chief, Decoy Octopus, die of something that looked like a heart attack?
Yeah.
Well, apparently Fox Dye kills its victims by simulating a heart attack.
Oh, now doesn't that sound familiar?
You're telling me that Naomi was behind it?
Snake, try to remember. Did Naomi give you some kind of injection?
The nanomachines.
She was in the best position to have done it, but I don't know what her motive was.
Does the Colonel know?
I'm not sure, but he still hasn't questioned her.
Okay, I'll ask him myself. Colonel, what's new with the Naomi situation?
I just placed Naomi under arrest.
Arrest?
She was sending coded messages toward the Alaskan base. I didn't want to believe it, but she must be working with the terrorists.
Are you sure?
I'm afraid so. She's being interrogated now.
What kind of interrogation?
Well, I'd like to avoid the rough stuff, but we don't even have any sodium pentothal here.
Call me if you find out anything.
So, it's true, isn't it?
Naomi, I can't believe it.
That means the Fox Dye vaccine must be around somewhere.
Is that all you think about?
But Snake, you might be infected too, you know.
All I can do is leave it up to the Colonel.
Yeah.
So, there's something. Is that... I'm pretty sure that was Raven Poo.
Ew.
Yeah, so low-key, it appears that Naomi's betraying you.
Hey, look, the poop's gone.
Yeah, it's on the bottom of your shoe now.
Yeah.
Yeah, wipe that off.
Yeah, okay.
Good job.
Anyway, yeah, like, so much for the speed-ups. Like, things happen
Yeah.
in between all this.
There was a bit of a tussle while we hustled and bustled.
Oh my god. Why are you doing this to me? Well...
That was one of my favorite reveals, and, like, we're not done... The game's not done talking about Naomi yet.
Oh, no,
but,
not at all.
Like, it feels kind of unexciting because you're not watching it happen. She's kind of talking to you, and then she's not. But... Oh man, I would love if they just, like, made cutscenes to be able to see things from this angle. Like, Colonel and Naomi at HQ, or wherever they're talking to you from.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so nothing happened during that elevator ride. But yeah, like, it's actually... there's a lot going on behind the scenes when it comes to the Metal Gear games, and that's saying very, very little. Well, no, that's saying a lot. I don't know, like
it's saying something.
Yeah, it's always an underestimation when it comes to what goes on.
Yeah, it's an understatement.
With the Metal Gear.
That was
games.
an understatement.
It's absurd. But anyway, we gotta get to the blast furnace. I hope this is right here. It's the blast furnace. So yeah, we just gotta wait here and heat the key and high.
Might be able to throw that guy into some molten metal. It must be horrible laying on that, too. That must feel like a stove.
Yeah, seriously, though. Well, he's out cold. Speaking of which, Palki. Where are you? There you are. Oh, it's still cooled!
Yeah.
Jeez. You got anything on you?
It kind of looked like you just wiped Snake's shoe on him. Like maybe there was still a little bit of Raven excrement on there.
Uh-huh. Nothing. One more time? Nope.
He only has one little swirly above his head now.
Yeah, he's about to, wake up. Like, I'm sorry, buddy, but I'm just kind of entertaining myself at this point. Like, waiting for this darn key to cool off. Not cool off, heat up. Ay. Oh, there's an item over there.
I mean, you might as well go get it.
Yeah. While not falling into the swirling pit of molten hotness. I'm full on health, right?
I think Snake is the swirling pit of molten hotness in this game. Whew.
In what way?
I mean, ladies, come on. Solid Snake, right?
I mean, true. He is... A lot of people...
he's a good-looking guy.
He's a good-looking guy, and he takes after his father, who, by the way, a lot of girls were attracted to, let's face it.
Oh, Big Boss was a player.
Dude, he was.
He had serious game.
Oh my god.
And Solid Snake has serious game. There's only like 4 women in this
I don't think we've been in this room yet.
Oh no, 5. There's Natasha, but 3 of them have already flirted with him heavily.
True. Very true.
And Naomi probably would have, but she kind of started off hating his guts. So we are at room
I'm pretty sure that's
temperature.
going to hurt me if
She hated his guts so much that she put a bunch of weird vaccines in there.
Mm-hmm.
Or
still
viruses,
don't have the
rather.
Still don't have the PSG one. Ow. Okay, that does hurt me. Nikita, ow. I don't appreciate that game.
Yeah. Wow, Steam is doing terrible things for video games.
It'd be a lot worse if that little square right there was a pitfall.
Things could always be worse with more pitfalls.
Oh, yeah.
I forget. I've
I'm
probably
still
asked you
annoyed.
this before, but have you played the original Metal Gear?
No.
The pitfalls in that are jerks.
Oh no, they are like
they don't
they don't
hang for a second to tell you to move. They just like you're gone, you're dead.
Doesn't that game also have like the feature that if you die, you start all the way at the beginning?
There are checkpoints, but yeah.
Goodness. I'm just checking to see if like there's anything I can collect in here while I'm waiting for this key to heat up.
Well, we're at least halfway there.
Yes, the pallet key is now in room temperature. This thing takes a long time, but then again, I guess that's how memory metal works, or like memory.
There we go.
Oh, there it is.
Z for hot.
The good old Z. What? Z?
Yeah. I told you, I don't get it.
Alright then. Well...
I tried looking it up, I didn't know what to look up.
Okay. Well, at the very least, we now have that situated for us. How are we doing on time?
It's been 32 minutes recording this one.
Well, we did speed up a couple of segments, which, depending on what happens here, I just might, but I have a feeling we're going to get another Coda call.
Now would be a good time for them to call us. I'm just thinking from a pacing perspective. Otherwise, do we really need to watch the elevator go down each time?
Right, though?
Man.
Like, it worked the first time. When we had all those ravens building up.
Yeah, that was
we had
cool.
some,
It was foreboding.
When we had some codecs to, you know, pass the time a little bit, but nothing happens here. We're just standing here.
It's like in Metal Gear Solid 3 when there's that one, like, really long ladder.
Okay,
I love that ladder.
Yeah, no, that ladder was awesome.
That's cool.
Like, it was really cool. It was really thematic.
But
like,
imagine if you had to double back then and climb back down the ladder and then climb up the ladder again.
Exactly. Like, it's becoming old, guys. Like, it's even worse because, you know, like, even in Metal Gear Solid 3, when you had to, there were certain points where maybe you had to wait a little bit, you know, wait for the caution to go down, or maybe wait for something to happen.
Yeah, it's a stealth game. You have to take it slow sometimes.
The game had the courtesy to allow. I mean, I'm pretty sure you can do it in this game too. But the game had the courtesy to not only have certain frequencies in your codec so that you can listen to music, but it also gave you a single action army which you can do tricks with.
Huh.
Like it at least like gives you options to pass the time.
Wow, this elevator was a real letdown. So we are going to take the card to it. Oscar's fist is now broken, as is the stool that he was slamming.
This thing is made of durable wood. It's fine, dude.
That isn't durable wood.
Goodness gracious, though. Ow.
You okay?
Ouch.
And then he hits it against the controller. You are doing great today.
Oh, shut it, will you?
Now, if you could please fall in this hole.
No!
I thought maybe one more time for old time's sakes.
Absolutely not. I am out of here. Just stop it.
You are Swiss cheese, my friend. That is the worst part of the game, everybody. We're past it.
Yes.
We did it.
And the key is still heated, despite that actually did not take as long as I remember it was.
No, it's a total pace killer.
Yes, it really is.
And I mean, this game does slow down sometimes, but it doesn't usually hurt the pace that much. It slows down in parts that are supposed to be slow.
You know what? I'm not even gonna bother.
No, I think you're fine.
Yeah.
I think you can rush by him.
There is one guy on the other side, though, that I'm gonna have to get past.
Oh,
hi. Yeah, speaking of which.
Snake, can you hear me? It's Naomi.
Aw, we're her one phone
What
call.
the hell?
Campbell and the others are busy right now. I'm on a different codec.
Naomi, is what the Colonel says true?
Yes, but not everything I said was a lie.
Who are you?
I don't know anything. My parents' face is my name. The name and ID I have now I just bought. But the reason why I study genetics, that was true.
'Cause you want to know yourself, right?
That's right. I want to know where I came from. My age, my race, anything.
Naomi.
I was found in Rhodesia sometime in the 80s. A dirty little orphan.
Rhodesia? What's now known as Zimbabwe?
Yes. Rhodesia was owned by England until 1965, and there were lots of Indian laborers around.
That's not the important part of your story,
That's probably
Naomi.
where I
Sorry.
got my skin color from. But I'm not even sure about that.
Naomi, you're too worried about the past. Isn't it enough to understand who you are now?
Understand who I am now? Why should I? No one else tries to understand me. I was alone for so long. Until I met my big brother. And him.
Your big brother?
Yes. Frank Yeager.
Also
What?
known as...
He was a young soldier when he picked me up near the Zambezi
Gray
River.
Fox.
I was half dead from starvation.
And
he
that's
shared
why
his
she's
rations
been
with me.
sending messages into Alaska. She's calling Gray
Frank
Fox.
Yeager.
Mm-hmm.
The man who you destroyed was my brother and my only family.
No. Gray Fox.
Yeah, Metal Gear 2,
We survived that all together.
Frank Yeager is a big deal.
He protected me.
He's in the first one, too.
He's
But,
Yeah, no, he is.
but he's a really big deal in the second
The
one.
only proof I have of my existence. Of my existence as
And
an
that's the
individual.
one where you kill him, only for him to come back in this game as a cyborg.
I was in Mozambique when he came.
Who's he? You mean
Yep.
Big Boss?
Yes. He brought us to this land of freedom, this America. But then he and my brother went back to continue the war. And that's when it happened. You killed my benefactor and sent my brother home a cripple. I vowed revenge and joined Foxhound. I knew it was my best chance to meet you, and I prayed for the day that I would.
So, were your prayers answered?
Yes. I waited 2 long years.
To kill me? Is that all you cared about?
Yes, that's right. 2 years. You were all I thought about for 2 long years. Like some kind of twisted obsession.
At least she admits
Do
it.
you still hate me?
Not exactly. I was partly wrong about you.
What about
You can tell throughout the game that she's really
I'll have
almost
my revenge
disappointed
on
by how
Bench.
virtuous Snake actually is.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't
She,
kill the
like-
doctor too, did you?
It was
The
kind
one
of,
who used
it
Grey
was
Fox
kind of
for
like,
his
it kind of
genetic
started with
experiments.
Meryl in
Dr.
that
Clark?
she was so
No.
waiting
That was
for
my
Snake to
brother.
just leave her for dead.
Yeah, and Snake
But he
refused to do it.
didn't.
Helped him hide
And
out.
and that drove her insane.
Because she spent all these years
Fox.
just assuming
He's come here
that
to
Snake
kill
was a
me.
terrible person.
That he
I
was
don't
just
think
this
so.
mindless killer.
I think he
Yeah,
just
who,
came here to fight
you know, killed Big Boss
I
and
wasn't sure before, but now I think I
and
understand.
nearly killed her
A final
big brother.
battle with you. That's all he lives
And
for.
now she's starting to understand
I'm
why
sure.
Gray Fox thinks the way he does now, in
Fox.
terms of Snake.
Naomi, tell me something.
About Fox Die. Fox Die is a type of retrovirus that targets and kills only specific people. First, it infects the macrophages in the victim's body. Fox Die contains smart enzymes, created through protein engineering. They're programmed to respond to specific genetic patterns in the cells.
Those enzymes recognize the target's DNA.
Right. They respond by becoming active and using the macrophages. They begin creating TNF-epsilon.
Huh?
It's a type of cytokine, a peptide which causes cells to die. The TNF-epsilon is carried along the bloodstream to the heart, where they attach to the TNF receptors in the heart cells.
And then they cause a heart attack.
The heart cells suffer a shock and undergo an extreme apoptosis. Then, the victim dies.
Apoptosis. You mean the heart cells commit suicide? Naomi,
What?
you must have programmed that thing to kill me too, right? Do I still have time? Naomi, I don't blame you for wanting me dead, but I can't go yet. I still have a job to do.
Listen, Snake. I'm not the one who made the decision to use Fox Die.
Huh? You weren't.
No. You were injected with Fox Die as a part of this operation. I just wanted to let you know that... No. That's not the whole truth.
Huh?
The real thing that I wanted to tell you was... Snake...
Hey! What are you doing?
Snake...
Naomi?
Snake.
She's busy
I
leaving
can't
message.
allow Naomi to make any more unauthorized transmissions.
What?
Naomi's been removed from this operation.
What happened to Naomi? What did she mean when she said that Fox Die was a part of this operation?
Uh-oh.
Colonel, let me talk to her.
I won't. She's under arrest.
Colonel, you double-crossed me.
Snake, there's no time for that.
Yo,
right now,
Campbell.
your job is to stop Metal Gear.
For the record, Campbell does not
Okay,
know
Snake.
about Fox Die.
Yeah, but you'd think he could have responded a little more, I don't know, say, at least reassure Snake?
Yeah, but as far as he knows right now, Naomi
I am not letting you call anyone.
Because Campbell has all these things that he's not allowed to tell Snake or anyone, and he's worried about Naomi giving out those secrets.
Right, that's a good point, actually.
Especially if she's already proved herself
So
to be
he
a
is
spy.
he is just doing his job,
You're,
but
you're bleeding out.
I'll get that in a second.
But Naomi kind of, like, wanted to be a part of this, and I think as we find out later, she did take her revenge on Snake and did a little extra something to the Fox die to affect him.
Yes, but we'll get an inquiry on that and much more later. Thank you guys for joining us for this episode of Let's Play Metal Gear Solid the Twin Snakes. If you're wondering why I'm ending on this, is because I don't want to waste too much time, in-game time, to give the key time to cool off again. So.
Oh, good point.
Yeah. That's why we're on this screen.
All right.
So, thank you guys for joining us, and we'll see you in the next episode.
Wow, lots of stuff.
Yeah.
Looks like the hunter has become the hunted.
I thought you were going to make another bustle joke.
I was thinking about it. I thought I'd let that one lie down. You know, the hunter, the hunted, because her name is Naomi Hunter.
I know. I'm just going to let it lie down.
Nice.
Goodbye, everyone.